Showtime, my friends! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. And sorry for the bad lighting. I will sort it out in the next video. Yes, today we're going to do a preview, looking at the preview of the upcoming summer season anime of 2023. The spring season is almost over. I will do a review of the spring season soon because there's some anime that are like still running, like 1-2 episodes are still running, so I'm just waiting a bit. Probably by next week you will see the video of mine review of this spring season. But yeah, let's talk about the summer season. Yeah, a lot of anime got announced that will come in the summer season that I'm really excited for, and yeah, I want to talk about it. So yeah, let's check it out, the summer season of 2023. Let's go. Here you can see we have my anime list, a reliable source for anime, I would say. Jujutsu Kaisen second season, yes, I'm very excited to watch it because I'm a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen. I read the manga, I'm up to date, but I know what's going to happen, and this is going to be a very impressive arc, especially for one character introduction, and we see more about Gojou, how he is and stuff, so that's more interesting. And yes, if you haven't watched first season, you need to watch also the second season to get more context, what's going to happen also a bit in the second season. So yeah, I'm excited for Jujutsu Kaisen second season. Mushoku no Tensei, the reincarnated Mushoku no Tensei Dropless Reincarnated Season 2, really excited. Enjoyed the first season very much. The animation studio is really good, and yeah, from what I've heard, yeah, people are really excited what's going to happen next. So I'm really excited for what's going to happen. I think Reincarnated, a Dropless Reincarnation came almost 2 years ago. It's kind of surprising. I thought it was on last year, but oh well. Mushoku no Revenge R. I'm really happy to see Mushoku no Revenge gets a second season. I watched it, I think 7 years ago. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think when I was 15, then I watched it. Now that it got a second season, that's really cool. I feel like this is going to be interesting. Probably I need to get a recap or rewatch a few episodes to get a better understanding with all the characters. But yeah, also, it's kind of crazy that a lot of anime nowadays that we thought won't get a second season, suddenly getting a second season. So yeah, I'm really happy that Mushoku no Revenge gets a second season. So yeah, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, the separation. So it's the second part. So we're almost halfway done because it's been announced there are 4 parts and there are some specials coming up after the 1000 Year Blood War. But yeah, I'm very excited. As a Bleach fan who's been waiting for Bleach sequel for a long time, I'm happy and going to see Ichigo now as a really good refined Shinigami, and a lot of extra stuff are going to happen that wasn't in the manga, so I'm really excited to see. And probably if you know, it's based from the trailer, so I'm really excited. Horimiya Peace. So I'm really excited for Horimiya because I think Horimiya came out also 2 years ago. With Horimiya, the original Horimiya, they let a lot of stuff out. Probably they didn't want to do a second season maybe, but probably because of popularity they got Horimiya Peace. Yeah, because Horimiya, I felt like it was really popular because it was like more wholesome school slice of life and anime, romance anime. It doesn't have really any drama and stuff, so that's why I really enjoyed that. I would like to see all like the mysteries that we didn't get to see from a few of the characters and get to know them better. With a girlfriend, wow, I'll get a third season. I only watched the first season, and the second season I was way too busy for watching the second season. Maybe I'm going to watch it, but yeah, there's a lot of controversy about the anime. Rent a Girlfriend, interesting concept, but yeah, moving on. Zoom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. Yeah, I don't know much about the anime because it's a new anime that's coming out, of course. But from what I've heard, and that's one of my friends recommended me watch the anime because he said the manga was good. So, and that from what the trailer showed me, I think it seemed pretty promising. So I'm excited to see what kind of anime is: action, comedy, horror, supernatural, suspense. The suspense is a genre. Oh, never mind. And yeah, so I'm probably also going to watch anime. Probably there's a lot of anime that I would say I'm going to watch it, but maybe I don't watch it. And there's some anime that I didn't mention, but probably watch it. It happens a lot of time because you see some other more interests that you haven't mentioned, that I haven't mentioned. For example, in like these kind of videos, and you will see my reviews. And yeah, these are not what I mentioned in my previous upcoming videos. So yeah. Zone 100 Bucket List of the Dead, really interested to see. From what really looks nice. Okay, Bungo Stray Dogs 5th season. It's kind of crazy nowadays we get anime with a lot of seasons. Usually it would be anime like come weekly, right? Or like seasonal, but it wouldn't be never be 4 seasons, 5 seasons. I cannot think of an anime that has. I cannot think of multiple anime that have more than 5 seasons. For example, now we're Bungo Stray Dogs. What's it called? My Hero Academia. We're going for the 7th season. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. We live now in an era with anime get a lot of seasons. That's really good. Of course, it makes sense because of popularity and stuff. But yeah, Bungo Stray Dog, I enjoy. I haven't watched fully the 4th season. I have to watch through. I will probably try to watch it then again to get to see Bungo Stray Dogs again. And the girl I like for also the next anime is the girl I forget her glasses. I'm not sure. Maybe I might watch it. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So maybe in the future, if I watch some scenes or anything, maybe it will pique my interest. And if I hear all good things, maybe I will watch it. The part-timer season 2 is going to is coming out. Yeah, I'm not really into the anime, so I cannot say anything. I won't be watching it. Watashi no Shiwase na Kakon. Sorry for mispronouncing, but it probably is. I don't know why they don't have the English name, but it's probably My Happy Marriage, right? I think that's My Happy Marriage. I think so. I can look. Yeah, here. My Happy Marriage, My Blissful Marriage. I'm not very familiar with the anime, but from what my sister told me, she read the manga, she was really excited, looking forward to it. And yeah, I will maybe pique my interest also. It's also on Netflix, so it should be fine. And the next anime that's going to be interesting, these Liar Liar and Read of 7 Spellblades. I don't know what kind of anime these are. One of them is edgy, one is action fantasy. Maybe I'll be watching it if I see some cool clips on social media or it's something pique my interest. I might. It seems like some anime, I won't say we be like, oh my goodness, a must watch, but maybe an anime that you can watch that's decent, it's fine enough. Rurouni Kenshin, I'm really interested in the anime because it's like a really classic anime, manga, and also had like, of course this is a remake, but I would like to see how good it is. Of course, I know people talked about the MC, apparently one of the best sportsmen in anime. So yeah, then the next anime here, none of these anime is an anime that I know of, so I'm gonna skip it. I might be watching it, I don't know. So the next anime, oh my goodness, Reborn as the Vending Machine. This is, I know isekai genre is now getting really mass production. Like it's almost like in a mass production. It's a lot, but the title also seems to really sometimes really absurd or sometimes way too long. For example, we had ReZero, Reincarnate Slime. It's fine, and then Jobless Reincarnation is also fine, but that stuff like this is a bit too much. Goodness gracious. I don't know if I'll be watching it, but I don't know. Maybe it's good. I don't know. It seems weird. But I watched an anime called that time called Reincarnate as a Sword, and the anime was good. I really enjoyed it, but as a vending machine, this is a bit too much. I don't know these kind of animes. I watched the trailer, but it didn't really pique my interest that much. But let's skip. I don't know anything of these animes, so let's skip on. Let's skip. I think this anime, Atelier Razor Ever Darkness in His Secret Hideout. I think I've seen a trailer in like promising. I like the character design. I might watch it because it seems like rather interesting. And yeah, so I don't know. None of these anime is really interesting. This anime is, I would say, interesting because we see a giant cat. I've seen the trailer, but let's move on. Yeah, none of these anime is something that I'm aware of, but as you see, the gene of AI seems a bit interesting, but the rest of them I'm not really sure, so let's move on. So yeah, also not see Reincarnation Isekai again, but this anime, Spy Classroom, yeah, Spy Classroom I'm going to watch. I haven't fully watched the first season, but I'm going to probably finish this first season and then try to watch second season. I enjoyed it in the first season so far. But these two anime like Sweet Reincarnation and Ayaka, I'm not really familiar with. So maybe if you know any of these anime where I'm not really familiar, if you want to tell me something about it, please write down comments below so I get to know them. Okay, Monogatari second season, level 1 Demon Lord and Root Hero, and Sindu and Noah. I don't know each of the anime. This seems like a comedy fantasy. Yeah, that's what I say, comedy fantasy. Like roughly in a week it will come out. Monogatari, I haven't watched it. It's not based off the Baka Monogatari and the other Monogatari series that we know with so move on. It's a mecha anime. It doesn't seem like it's in duality Noah. Yes, these anime doesn't say anything to me. Also Card Fighters, this doesn't really say anything to me. So we have other special stuff. Baki gets in like a second season, that's good. Kunikawa just finished airing 3 days ago. Like yes, 2 days ago. Kunikawa, I think it's a special like with 4 episodes. I don't know if it's canon to the story or like a side story. I'm really a fan of Tonikawa, high school days. So it's probably from Naruto's perspective because he went. I think Naruto is the only character who went to high school. Oh no, Naruto didn't go to high school. Now that I think about it, I don't know what's going to happen there. It seems interesting with a lot of girls around him. But fair enough, I'm happy we get more Tonikawa because I really enjoy the series. I love the series so much. Yes, Baki, like I said, Baki gets second season. I don't watch Baki, but I'm familiar with the show and Baki the Grappler, Yuji the Hammer, Baki Hanma, and I think Jack Hammer is his brother, right? Yes, Wreck of Ragnarok Part 2, finally. I think the anime came here in the first part of the second season came in the winter season, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I really enjoy it. Even though people don't like the animation, yeah, but still, it's really enjoyable. Personally for me, Kengan Ashura second season, and Bastard, Heavy Metal, Dark Fantasy second season comes out nice. Going to be watching it. Also need to finish the first season. I don't know what happened. Yeah, 70 is since. I think there's also like he had something 70 since I forgot. Also, there's also a new 70 since anime is supposed to come out. So yeah. And besides that, I would say also this season will come like the rest episode of Nier Automata, and finally I'm really looking for it because I was really Nier Automata was one of the most anticipated anime for me this year, so I want to see it more, and I know they're going to add like added content. So I think that's it. Besides these movies, Sandland meant to be interesting because of the creator of Dragon Ball created Sandland. But besides it, I think yeah, that's it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's all the animes I've been watching, like I've mentioned. So if there are any particular anime that I didn't mention, that I didn't really talk about, that seems really good, write down in the comments below and tell me what anime you are most excited about. Me personally, it has to be Bleach, because Bleach is my favorite anime of all these animes that I've mentioned. But yeah, of course there's some other hidden gems that I probably didn't mention that are probably really good. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Shogun Zorra. Of course, please write down comments below if you enjoy. If you have any other video suggestions, ideas, anything, write down in the comments below. And here's my social media. Let your light shine bright. And hopefully you enjoyed the upcoming summer season because it looks really, really promising. Let your light shine bright. My name is Shogun Zorra, and peace.